My name is Samantha Rogers. I'm with Eating Clean, Cooking Dirty, and today we are talking about the 6 things you need to do to keep your kitchen safe and clean. So often we don't pay enough attention to what's going on in our kitchen and the potential for foodborne illnesses, germs, and other, let's just face it, really gross stuff that can happen in the kitchen. So we're going to talk about some basics, and I'm also going to show you some super cool tricks that I keep in my kitchen. First thing we're going to talk about is washing hands and surfaces. The most important thing I can say is that when you're washing your hands, use hot soapy water. I know oftentimes kids don't like the hot water, but see if they can at least use some warm water. And then when you're cleaning your surfaces, you want to make sure that you don't ignore them. You want to get your counters, you want to get inside your fridge, you want to make sure you wipe down your cabinets and your stove and keep your oven clean on a regular basis. All of this is going to help reduce or eliminate foodborne illnesses and other germs that are happening in your kitchen. So how do you keep things nice and clean? I am going to show you 2 really awesome ways that you can create your own solutions for cleaning all of your surfaces without spending a lot of money. We're going to use 3 different ingredients today: white vinegar, lemons, and essential oils. Let's show you the first one. So this is just a very basic cleaning solution. I'm using about a 4-to-1 ratio. We're going to start with half a cup of vinegar in a spray bottle. You can also reuse a glass spray bottle if you prefer. I happen to have these guys hanging around my house, and we reuse them and keep them for a long time. And then you're going to fill the balance of that up with water. Makes a cool sound. It's a good one for your kids to help you with because these chemicals are not going to harm them. We're going to talk about essential oils. We have a lot of different options for essential oils that are antibacterial and antimicrobial. Lavender happens to be one of my favorites. I also have lemongrass. You can try eucalyptus or rosemary. So you go ahead and put a few drops. 4 to 6 is great. It totally depends on your preference and how strong you like the smell of your cleaning products. You don't have to use the essential oil. I really enjoy the smell though, and it's pretty nice. So you just put your top on, give it a mix, and it is ready to go. This is awesome because, quite frankly, if your kid accidentally gets into it and ingests it, it's not going to make them sick. Might make them a little nauseous, but it's not going to make them sick, and you're not going to have an ER visit. Okay, the next one. We are going to make a really awesome citrus cleaning solution. Citrus is also antibacterial and antimicrobial. It has a nice flavor and scent to it. You can use lemons like I'm going to do today. You can also use oranges, grapefruit, any citrus fruit. So we're only going to use the lemon peel. So I cut the ends off of both this lemon, and then I start at the top, and I'm just going to go down and remove the peel, keeping as much of the peel and trying not to get the fruit. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the fruit of the lemon for dinner tonight. If you have bigger pieces, you can slice them up, but you really don't need to. If you have a wide mouth mason jar, this is a 3-cup wide mouth mason jar. You just toss them in. Take your white vinegar, which was $3.99 at the grocery store. We're going to fill it up. You're not going to add water to this. Seal your top on tight. You are going to keep this on your counter for anywhere from 24 hours up to 1 week. Strain it, toss the lemon peel, and either keep it in here for future cleaning or decant it into a spray bottle. It's citrusy, it smells amazing, and it does everything and more that those other cleaners are going to do that have the warning labels all over them. The last thing I'm going to show you real quick is when you're cleaning hard stuck stuff that is on your countertop or on your stove, you can actually use a little bit of salt on whatever it is that's stuck to your stove or stuck to your countertops with a little bit of your spray solution and a microfiber cloth, and the salt will help wipe away whatever is stuck to your surfaces. Super easy, really gentle, and yet effective. Okay, let's move on to the next steps. You want to make sure that you keep your fruits and veggies separated from the other meat and items in your refrigerator. You don't want to risk contamination from meat or fish or anything else in your refrigerator onto your fruits and vegetables that could then hurt your family through foodborne illness. I keep my fresh meats and my fish and my eggs up on my top shelf. I keep my prepared foods, my meal prepped foods, on the middle shelves of my refrigerator, and then I put my produce in the drawers away from the other items in the fridge. It keeps things nice and separated, so if you can designate spaces in your refrigerator, you will help reduce the risk of foodborne illnesses and other yucky germs that are coming into the house. The next thing I want to talk about is cutting boards. This wood cutting board here is strictly for fruits and vegetables. We don't cut meat on it. It keeps the germs separated and any potential foodborne illnesses. It also means that this is a nice, easy surface that anybody can use to chop up any vegetables, and I feel really comfortable about my kid using it. I actually have, and I know these are plastic, but these are awesome, especially if you have small children. They come in a package with the cow, the fish, the chicken, and the veggie, and it makes it really easy if you have young children who are not readers yet to know what they should be using when they're doing different activities with you in the kitchen. They're awesome and I love them. I also have other cutting boards that are specifically for meat that only I use or my husband, but it makes it really easy and it keeps things separated, which reduces your risk of foodborne illnesses. You want to go ahead, next one, you want to go ahead and make sure that you keep your fridge clean. Every week, I go into my refrigerator, I take out everything that I can, I wipe down all of my surfaces with one of my cleaners, then I only put back the good food. I go grocery shopping, I refill my pantry, I refill my refrigerator with good whole food that is not spoiled. It really makes a big difference when it comes to keeping the germs away and making sure that you are safe and clean in your kitchen. Last one I want to talk about, and then I'm going to give you one bonus, is keeping your knives sharp. You want to make sure that your knives are very sharp. You don't want to risk a blunt knife cutting yourself. If you are using a blunt knife and you are cutting something that might require a little bit more effort than you realize, you could potentially cut yourself. It is a hazard. You want to make sure your knives are professionally sharpened once or twice a year. And you want to make sure that you use a honing knife every time you get ready to chop. Go ahead and check out my video on knives, what you need, how to care for them, and how to sharpen them. Finally, one really quick bonus. I want you to know, when it comes to dairy, the doors of your refrigerator are the warmest place in your refrigerator. And that is a place that we so commonly want to just stick our gallon of milk or our dairy and our butter, and it is really not the safest place. Make sure you put your dairy in the back or towards the back of your fridge or in one of the drawers so that you keep it as cold as possible and really help reduce the risk of potential illnesses. So that's what I've got for you guys. I hope that was helpful. I hope you really enjoyed it, and please be sure to subscribe to our channel and our email list. We can't wait to share more meal prep tips and basics with you and your family.